Hello, so this video will go over how to solve an inequality. Well, inequality has an inequality symbol using either greater than or less than, greater than and equal to, or less than and equal to, and we need to make sure we get x by itself, so therefore we can graph it and see what solutions make this inequality true. So the first thing, like I said, we want to get x by itself. So when we look at the inequality 2x minus 2 is greater than 10, we need to bring over a 2 to the other side, and we get 2x is greater than 12. Now to get the x by itself, we need to divide, so we divide one side, and wherever we do on the left hand side, we have to do on the right hand side, and we get x is greater than 6. That means that if we plug in x, or any number greater than x, into the original equation of 2x inequality, 2x minus 2 is greater than 10, that would be a true inequality. Now to graph that, we would graph it on a number line. Our main boundary point is 6. We would put an open circle because we do not want to include number 6. And we would show all x values greater than 6 by a straight line and an arrow. To write this in interval notation, we would have a parentheses to show not including 0.6, and our end point or upper bound would be infinity. Alright, so if we take another inequality, let's say 3x plus 2 is less than or equal to, say, 11. We would follow the same steps. We would bring over a negative 2, subtract the negative 2, and we would be left with 3x is less than or equal to 9. We would divide again by 3, and we would find that x needs to be less than or equal to 3. To graph this, again we use a number line with our bound at 3. However, this time we need to include number 3. So how do we include number 3? Well, we make that circle, but we fill it in. And then we use an arrow going in the negative infinity direction to show that all numbers less than or equal to 3, meaning 2, 1, 0, negative 79, will make this inequality true. To write this in interval notation, we would have our lower bound, which is negative infinity, never ends, and our upper bound will be 3. However, this time we will use a bracket to show that we want to include number 3. As a test, we can throw in number 3 just to show you how it works. If we have 3 times 3 plus 2, that answer has to be less than or equal to 11. And if we do the math, 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11. We see that 11 is less than or equal to 11. Therefore, we would have to include number 3.